And the showman-in-chief taking center stage and getting rave reviews. President Trump hosting the Kennedy Center Honors over the weekend, highlighting the work of Sylvester Stallone, Kiss, Gloria Gaynor, and country legend George Strait. The president also had some fun working the red carpet ahead of the big event, and it included a familiar face.
Who is on your naughty list this year?
Oh, that's a long list. I better not tell you it's not a problem out there in the world. No, we have a pretty big naughty list. Jesse Waters is terrific.
Could you imagine next year maybe you not hosting, but maybe you receiving a Kennedy Center honor?
That's an interesting one. I haven't thought of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to nominate myself for next year.
How have you prepared to host tonight?
Well, maybe I haven't prepared. I think you want to be just loose and not a lot to prepare for, really.
A reporter for the Washington Post seemed very impressed with the president's hosting abilities, calling Trump, quote, loose and funny. And his delivery is far tighter and on script than usual speeches. And President Trump couldn't help resist taking a shot at his late night nemesis, Jimmy Kimmel.
We never had a president hosting the awards before. This is the first. I'm sure they'll give me great reviews, right? You know, they'll say he was horrible. He was terrible. It was a horrible situation. No, we'll do fine. I've watched some of the people that host. Jimmy Kimmel was horrible. Some of these people, if I can't beat out Jimmy Kimmel in terms of talent, then I don't think I should be president.
And here's a preview of his hosting chops.
This place is hot. And I just toured some of the construction. I love doing that. It's like resting for me. But, you know, we're doing a lot of construction in the Kennedy Center. I just toured the lounge. Cyberjet Lounge, it's gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, the Trump Kennedy Center, Kennedy Center, I'm sorry. Oh, this is terribly embarrassing.
Tyrus, he was in his element. You know what a showman is, and here you had one last night.
Yes, he was electrifying, much like my electrifying
that is some
green suit. Thanks, honey.
I look forward to Jesse making
my wife
fun of
picked
that.
out, trying to, you know, bring a lighter side of me so I don't look so grum this Christmas. The president is enjoying life right now. He's working like we got at a high level. He's getting things done. He's solving problems. The economy's doing well. Everything that his campaign promises are coming through in spite of ridiculous opposition. So he's able to, where most people will be at home pulling their hair out, trying to figure out how am I going to get my policies across. This continues to his unwavering, I'm going to do my job and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm doing it with a smile on my face. So it has to drive the never Trumpers absolutely crazy while they sat last night in their pajamas, eating their kale, going, I can't believe, you know, why was he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. But the world was relaxing and it was a good night last night. Good for you, Mr. President.
Kaylee, I couldn't believe that George Strait hadn't received the honor before.
Right? I know. I was very thrilled to see this. I went to the George Strait concert last year. It was so fun. It was so unifying. You have people from like all sides of the political aisle who just come and love George Strait and recognize talent. And you saw that last night. But, you know, I'm thinking of the naughty list as Trump was asked about. And to me, a chief candidate for the naughty list is the New York Times. Because I was just looking at some of the headlines out of this. And the New York Times headline was Trump hosts Kennedy Center honors after seizing control of the venue. He installed himself as the chairman. I mean, despite all of this fun, all of this great time, all of the celebration, they make him seem like a North Korean dictator. Like he installed himself, he made himself the chairman. And then it, to me, totally just nullified the narrative they've been sowing. Because we all focused last week on this headline they had about Trump's fatigue. They did an analysis of his eyelids. They said they drooped a little too low during one meeting. I mean, really ridiculous considering their Joe Biden reporting. But it wasn't just that one headline. There were two others where they were casting doubt on his MRI, which is routine when you do an executive physical. And I just thought to myself, this is a man who hosts an award show on a Sunday, has all of these huge announcements during the week, Trump accounts, $1,000 per little baby, after a 3-hour cabinet meeting, and he's having fun while he does it. Tyrus, you're exactly right. The people at home eating kale, that was such a nice visual, the Never Trumpers, and he's just out having fun and showing and disproving the media narrative. He has all this energy, and he's having fun while he does it.
I think that might be something that is actually unifying, even if people don't want to admit it, Harold, that watching somebody else have fun is fun. That's one of the reasons that The Five is popular. People like to watch somebody having a good time.
I agree. Good to be with you. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I think the president, when he's with celebrities and those who are creators and those who are actors and writers and have bring joy, as Kaylee and both Tyrus were saying. You see him light up. And I think you said last week, Jesse, he enjoys sports and enjoys a part of our culture that is uniting in so many ways. So I was pleased to see him. I think the press has every right to be critical. We got a thing coming up in the next segment. I want to see what you say about the New York Times and what they said about they criticized Biden on the border and they were right. But it'll be interesting to see the next day or two. The president will pivot from here, and he will get out on his affordability tour, and we'll get an opportunity he'll get an opportunity to interact with everyday Americans, working class Americans, the very people who put him in office, and we'll see how he performs there. But I think anyone that's being honest has to say the president did an extraordinary job, and he is in his element when he's celebrating a big part of America's culture that unites us in so many ways, as Kaylee said.
So, Jesse, you got to shout out, but if you listen to the entire clip, he likes Johnny too. I think Johnny's everyone's favorite.
Yeah. Sometimes when I go in public with Johnny, people ask Johnny for a selfie. Someone handed me the camera.
Oh, yeah.
And said, "Would you take a picture of Johnny and I?"
Oh, wow.
That has happened. Yeah.
How did you react to that?
I took the picture. I kind of cropped Johnny out of it, but I took it. But that obnoxious voice on the red carpet was Johnny, and we'll have him tonight at 8. He, talked to Trump and Vance and Hegseth and all these people who were on the board of the Kennedy Center, like some of our Fox colleagues, who we're not going to get into. But it is a great honor. I never really wanted to be on the board. It's fine. But you're right. Like, the 3 things they say about him, he's tired, he's mean, and he's mentally unfit, he debunks in one night. Yeah. He comes out, he was energetic, he was fun, and he was sharp. For so long, we've ceded the power of the cultural institutions to the left, whether that's universities, the Kennedy Center, Hollywood, entertainment, comedy. You just kind of let them have it, and you don't compete. Trump is competing, and there is an ascendancy with MAGA right now in the culture, and it's good to see. And it's also good to see someone like Sylvester Stallone getting recognition. Mm-hmm. People kind of in Hollywood don't respect the action hero. Yeah, he wins box office, but he doesn't get the awards. He doesn't get the accolades. He's not treated the same way other actors and actresses are treated. And you look back at Stallone in the 80s and even the 90s, this guy was such a cultural export during the Cold War. It made the whole world love America. And we have to get back to that. Hollywood has to get back to exporting these cultural icons like Stallone that embrace American grit, American success, American glory. And we got to get it all over Asia, Africa, the Middle East. And it's just beautiful to see Sylvester Stallone get the recognition he so rightfully deserves.
I heard Johnny's approaching Stallone status. He has his own paparazzi. I heard that on good authority.
It really?
Yes.
Johnny has hair and makeup. He has paparazzi. He might even have more than I do.
And he also has your dinner order.
That's true.
To keep him in his place.
That's true.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.